Hello, everybody. Hello. I don't know who, if anybody comes on here, if anybody came on. I'm walking. I'm leaving the hospital after visiting my brother. Fortunately, thankfully, alhamdulillah, rahman rahim, he's on the mend. He's on the mend. It's gonna be a slow recovery, but he's on the mend. I believe there was a contraindication with some medicine that he was on for this procedure he had, the angio, and this is what caused, this is what caused this event. Yep. Yep. I can't see nothing, man. Holy shoot. Can't see nothing. Okay. I'm like so blind from the sun. Anybody like that? No. What a day. Everybody check on your loved ones. No joke. At all times, be a pain in their butts. Call them, text them, video, FaceTime with them, however you do it, whether you're on Android or you're using the Israeli iPhone. I'm just leaving an Israeli hospital here. This guy, Ellison, owns this joint now. Yep. Hello, Mr. Ellison. I wonder if that man is part Russian, because I don't know his background. I gotta look him up. He could be a distant relative. Imagine that. Hey, Unc, how you doing, Unc? Beautiful hospital you own. With your wealth and all of your prosperity, you know what? Give everybody free health care. Because all the billions that you got ain't gonna do much for you. You might be able to live to you're about maybe 300 if you want. You know what I mean? You could drink that vampire blood. People are like off the chain. What a day for a daydream. 24 little hours. The moon and the flowers, when there used to be rain. Okay, I could tell. My yesterday is blue, dear. I sing. It's a nice day today. People can't see it because I'm driving, but there is an old, what's the name of that? Hallmark. This man here in this shop, he's got this old Hallmark cargo van, like one of those old school ones from like the 60s. That is banging, that thing. That is something that would be like an amazing camper. Banging, babe. Oh my God, so here I goes. Oh man. Yeah, everybody really, honestly, please check on your loved ones. Because a lot of people, and he always calls back, because I always talk to him. I've always been close to my brother. Which is a good thing. Who's on here? Hello. But today was like a day, man. So, well, that's what they say. That's what they say. When it rains, it pours. Hey, you know what? A little trivia for people. This is an engineering trivia. This is a building trivia. This a infrastructure trivia. Be showing. No. I'm so music. Uh, Listen to me carefully. When you are on a road and you're driving about or you're on a walk, walking about, what have you, listen to what I'm going to say. When you're on the road, when you see a lot of like patchwork on the road, that is a electrical box underneath. All right. That's another dead end. That's another dead end. I gotta go this way too. I gotta. Oh, look at that house. Oh wow. Yeah, that's a problem with the electrical switch, and there's so much of that going on. And how do I know this? Well, I'm Barbara the Builder. I am. That's my second name. Oh, I gotta go this way. I gotta follow this car because this car is going to the road I need to go to. South. Which way? That's a dead end. I gotta get to Hooker Avenue. Oh my God, I'm just going around about here. Maybe that motorist thinks I'm tailing them. I'm your private eye. Like the private eyes who follow me. Oh no, what did I do? I went about the wrong way. Anyway, those plates, when you see that work in the road, when there's a lot of patchwork, that's electrical. That's an electrical issue. That's an electrical issue, and that electrical issue is part of the infrastructure, obvi, right? It's what, you know, gives us the conductivity and the power. Okay, here we go, Roslyn Drive. Roslyn Road, hello! Here we go. Oh, there's that estate sale. I wanted to go there, but no, I had enough today. So that's a little trivia. That is infrastructure. That is infrastructure trivia. Building. Yeah. Actually, I looked at a house. I was going to buy a house over here on this road. When I was, well, because I've always been moving because, well, everything around me was like just always a freaking confusion. Always a lot of ish going on. Always a lot of freaking lying. That's a damn shame. Could you imagine that? Boy, I tell you, people who lie, and then you get in relations, it's like, okay, you think you're fooling somebody. There's three people you're never gonna fool in life. Alright? The three people. Yourself, God, and your mother. And your wife too. And your spouse. If you're tuned in. If you're not, because some people, what happens is people, they're legally married, legally on paper, but they have totally separate lives. And it's like, okay, wow. This is living here, right? That's the case. Okay, you stay married for the benefits and whatever. It is what it is, right? Because that's what ends up happening. Man, there's so much here that needs to be done. There's so many patches here for this electrical work. Hey, if there's Mr. DiNapoli, Mr. Budget Man, infrastructure sucks. Where the hell is this money going? Where the frick are our taxes going? We've got the worst roads. We have the worst freaking roads that, you can possibly imagine. The only roads that look like pristine are Central Park and Fifth Avenue, Madison Avenue. You got these other communities and other counties where the roads, they're beat up. Yeah, granted, we had a lot of snow, but even before the snow. So anyway, everybody, really make an effort to check on your loved ones. Okay, I can leave now. I'm no longer at the hospitality. Oh man. He's in room 223, and last week I made a video 2 weeks ago when this whole another illegal war I said the number 220 and 222 popped in my head. He's in room 223. Then you hear on the news that that man born in Poland who pretends to be an Israeli because anyway, that dude, his address was 220. Something applying to him, the number 220. Then I heard about the fatalities, that there were 220 victims, but they're not telling people. Look, the gas is $3.89. It was $3.79 on my way up. It went up 10 cents. 10 cents within a 1 and a half hour period. Geneva's House of Blues. They hit that place. Yeah, but. You want to hit a place? I'll tell you places you can go hit. No, I'm not going to say it online, but yeah. White is right, baby. White power. The head of the horse is what you need. The head of the snake, okay? The head of the snake. You go after low bit, 2-bit people, you know, and then it's a big production. We got the kingpin here up in Poughkeepsie. There's some smuggling. You people know where the ish is coming from. You know who's bringing the ish up there. There's more rugs up here in this area than there is in the 5 boroughs. Let me just say that to everybody. Don't think because there are homes up here, you know, and yards and front lawns and swimming pools, all right, and little private tennis clubs, that don't mean jack. There's more up here than there is in the 5 boroughs. Mm-hmm. I can't see. I cannot see. I got more ish going into these correctional facilities. Guess what from who? Guess what from who? Check your sources, people. Because the boogeyman always has to be a black or a brown person. You understand that? When darling Mr. Trump decided to let that guy go from Honduras, the guy who gave him what? How many millions for his campaign? Please. To my camera, I'll show everybody the mountain. How about that? Coinky dinky. Oh wow, that guy did a siding nice. Oh, I like that cup. Oh my god. So maybe in this lifetime, before I pass, maybe I'll see that there's better overall health improvement for veterans and for overall the citizens, you know. But being that we have to unalive people in foreign countries because you have to bend down without a lubricant, you know. You're allowing this to go on because they got dirt on you, right? They got a whole yard of dirt on you and your family. I would bet my last snot. I'm the corruption correspondent. That hospital that I just left, Vassar, the security cameras, you know where they come from? You guessed it. Israel. 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 Oh shoot, man. An hour and a half ago. It just went up freaking 10 cents. everybody. How you like him, Donald? Is he your man? Is he your man? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Now I'm down to a quarter of a tank. I gotta gas up. People are not going to be driving to work. Iran is going to say, you know what, America? You know what, America? You done dirty for so long, for so many freaking decades of wrongdoing, and so many centuries, actually, centuries, not decades, centuries. Yeah, there'll be no mercy. There'll be no mercy. Yep. You know what I have to say, what is really, really vile and disgusting, when this whole, again, this general, oh look, he's got a Confederate flag. Well, honky tonk, now how you do, what power? Motherfucker got a freaking Confederate flag in front of his house. Go ahead. Oh, excuse my language. Yeah, I'm up here with some real, you know what's. But that's all right. They see me, they're like, oh, shit. Got one of oh my God. Them. Man. They had a whole there was some operation going on here earlier. You know, all this stuff is set up, people. Like all the rugs that are in communities, they're set up. They're brought in intentionally. Listen to what I'm saying. These things are brought in intentionally. Okay, it's a coordinated effort because there's quantity. I mean, big quantity that comes in as far as different these crazy things that are out here, and you know. So, like I said, go for the head of the snake. Go for the head of the snake. And I'm going to tell you, the head of the snake is not a black or a brown person. The head of the snake is a white person. Okay, but you people know this. The victim will always have, the minority will have somebody to blame. You understand? Like what Israel is doing. Like if you're against what's happening, you're against the unaliving of innocent women and children, pregnant women, and hospitals being attacked, then you're considered to be anti-Semitic. No, I'm anti-Geno. Okay? But you see, because everything in our global economy goes around these rotifs, okay? These rotifs. So this is Dutchess County, New York, everyone. Oh, I got a story. I have my license, right? And I work for this agent. And I actually have the story, so I got to contact this dude. What happened was this low level, low individual, he was supposed to give a month's rent, right? Because he had rentals. You know what this mutt was giving me? $250. So now I needed money, so I said, okay. So now I got a story about him. So I'm going to contact him, and I'm going to send him the story, and just say, hey, listen, you know what? This is way past the time that I should have reported it, but I'm just including you. And well, how do you like that? Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Yeah, realtor agent, the real estate, there's zero oversight with these people that do shady stuff. Yep. like the 3 that I had a situation with that I had to complain about, but that's still in the works. Unreal. Those the white people for you, right? So honest, such honesty and integrity. And one guy's a fireman. This one guy for this other person, and they tell me, oh, you have to give money, because I didn't have to give nothing. So, yeah, that's all right. Apparently, nobody responded, but they'll be responding again at the fire department, because I got this guy's name and I got his badge and everything. You want to be cute with people? You're gonna get your pants are gonna be pulled down and your ass is gonna be shown when you mess around with people, because when you try to be cute with people, you make yourself look very unattractive. I'll just leave it at that. Okay, everybody. Have a good one.